sea warns first, in whispers of wind and falling pressure.
In the heart of the storm, the deep answers with a signal vast enough to disturb the sea.
Pressure reveals the unseen.
A presence as wide as a moving storm cloud.
Storm above, giant below.
Light becomes the first invitation.
Through the storm's roar, a deeper voice rises from the dark below. Light sinks into the deep, where shadows move.
A wing wider than the ship's deck, rising from below.
Beneath the storm-dark sea, the giant sweeps close enough to make steel tremble.
The storm chooses this moment to open. Grace and mass woven into one shape. A rising presence, pushing toward the storm-lit surface.
In the heart of the storm, the giant's wing breaks the surface for the very first time.
At last, the shape becomes undeniable. Its wings move water like a second storm.
Beneath the storm-dark waves, the giant brushes the line, a gentle touch from a creature wider than the ship itself.
A pale shadow drifting through dark water.
The storm chooses its battlefield. The giant prepares to rise. The first line is cast into a storm, hiding a giant. In the storm's black water, precision is everything.
Scent becomes the lure, drifting into the dark.
Light and scent, the hunter's twin signals. Light and scent descend together, carried into the black water, where the giant rises.
Something vast tastes the water.
The trap widens across the storm-dark sea. Curiosity draws the giant toward the steel. Hold the line or the storm, and the giant will tear it from their hands.
Light becomes the path upward.
Steel! Steel waits for the rising giant. The giant breaks the night's surface.
The moment aligns.
Drop the steel then, now!
Feeding turns to capture as steel finds its hold in the storm-dark deep. The sea erupts with the giant's recoil. Instinct drives it skyward.
Hold, or the giant takes the sea and the line with it.
The giant pulls the hunt into the deep. The giant rises once more, and the hunt enters its fiercest phase. The giant realizes it's caught, and the struggle begins. Steel meets the weight of a titan. A winged giant turns the sea against the line. The sea tilts with the giant's strength. Instinct drives it to twist free. Steel strains near its breaking limit.
The giant drags the hunt back into the deep.
The deep reveals the giant's true scale. The giant climbs, bringing the sea with it.
Secure the line, Jess, or lose the giant.
The hooked titan thrashes beneath the storm. 60 meters of force drag the vessel downward into the storm's darkest water.
Steel and storm, pull against the titan of the deep.
The line drags the giant into the storm's air. A single wing breaks the surface, the giant still anchored to the storm-dark sea. The sea explodes with the giant's fall. It retreats, but the steel holds. Steel holds its breath as storm and giant pull against it in the black water. The giant ascends, dragged into the storm's light. Dragged upward, the giant nears the storm-lit surface.
More lines! For a creature this size.
60 meters of living sea, rising into the night storm. The giant touches the world above. Steel readies itself for the ocean's titan.
Lower the steel to meet the giant.
A titan rises from the storm.
All force upward.
The titan clears the water, but only steel keeps it in the storm's air. Under the storm's darkest night, the giant finally returns to solid ground. The storm watches as the hunters claim victory.
6 meters of ocean mystery revealed.
Across the storm-lit deck, the wings of a giant reveal their true measure.
The titan will rest in ice.
Steel and storm carry the giant's weight. The deep returns to darkness, now frozen.
The catch is sealed.
After rage comes breath.
Those who battled the giant finally rest.
The sea was never truly silent. Light returns where the storm fades.
A victory born from storm and steel.
The ocean keeps its secrets, but tonight it gave up a giant. And so the hunters journey home, carrying the storm's greatest legend.